Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Vamos Español. Today we're diving into something very useful for your everyday conversations. How to talk about things that you want and things that you need. And not just that, but how to express what you want to do and what you need to do using the two verbs querer and necesitar. ¿Están listos? Pues vamos. Remember what we talked about, patterns and formulas, those little pieces that you can plug new words to, like Legos for building your Spanish sentences, even if you haven't heard them before? Patterns like tener plus noun to say that you have something. For example, tengo un carro, I have a car. Or patterns like tener que plus verb to say that you have to do something. For example, tengo que estudiar, I have to study. Now you see the patterns? All you're doing is just swapping new words to it. I have a video explaining these patterns and I'll drop the link in the description of this video. And if you're watching this video for the very first time and don't know anything about tener and its uses, I'll also drop a link in the description so you can check them out. Querer is a mega verb in Spanish that means to want. And before we go into the patterns, let's see how these verbs are conjugated to fit the different subject pronouns. As you can see here, it is a stem changing verb and it falls under the E to IE change, except of course the nosotros form. Now, these words shouldn't be hard to pronounce if indeed you studied my SBB, which is the Spanish building blocks, then this should be pan comido. Our first formula is querer plus noun. Use this when you want something or to ask what someone else wants. So if I want is quiero or yo quiero, let's think of a noun. It could be a book, a school, or a cup of coffee, anything. But let's just use a cup of coffee, which is una taza de café. So I want a cup of coffee would be quiero una taza de café. That was very easy, right? Now let's try another one. If a pizza is una pizza, how do we ask someone, do you want a pizza? I'll give you some time to think about this. You can pause the video. I'll just be around here, doing nothing. Did you get ¿Quieres una pizza? Did you remember to raise your intonation at the end of the statement to form a question? If you did, that's good. If you didn't, then this is how we form a yes or no question in Spanish. First, we have the statement, ¿Quieres una pizza? And then, to make it a question, we just raise our intonation at the end. ¿Quieres una pizza? Just the same way you do when you're asking a question in English. Now let's do some more examples. So a pen is una pluma. So how do you say, I want a pen? Quiero una pluma. Now, another way we can use querer is together with a verb in the infinitive. So the formula here is querer plus verb, to say that you want to do something. And if you don't know what verbs or infinitives are, I have a video on that and I'll drop the link in the description so you can check it out. So let's say to eat is comer, which it is. How then do we say I want to eat? Remember, we're just conjugating querer and then you're plugging in your verbs, any verb at all. But in this case, comer. Did you get quiero comer? Muy bien. How about I want to speak with you? Quiero hablar contigo. Amazing. So how about this one? I want to go to the supermarket. Now this might throw you off a bit, but we did talk about ir a, which is to go to. So the only hint I'm going to give you is el supermercado, which is the supermarket. You can take your time, think about it a little. Did you get quiero ir al supermercado? No worries if you didn't, it's all about practice, okay? Now let's try another one. I want to learn Spanish with Vamos Español. Leave your answers in the comment section. I would really love to see how you did this one. The verb necesitar is closely related to the verb querer. I mean, there's no much difference when it comes to say, I want something or I need something. In Spanish, they pretty much have the same structure. Querer plus verb and necesitar plus verb just simply means to want to do something or to need to do something. also querer plus noun, and necesitar plus noun means I want an object or I want something, or I need an object or I need something. What's important is that you know how necesitar is being conjugated and how to use it. It really depends on what you actually want to say. So for example, if money is dinero, how then would you say I need money? Yo necesito dinero. Muy bien. Now let's try another one. Help in Spanish is ayuda. So how would you say I need help? Necesito ayuda. Muy bien. And now with a verb, all you need to do is just plug in the verb. Let's use dormir. So how would you say I need to sleep? Yo necesito dormir. That's great. How about she needs to study Spanish more? Ella necesita estudiar más español. So as you can see, all we're doing is just plug in our nouns and plug in our verbs to create our own sentences, okay? Dale chicos, we've come to the end of this video. Muchísimas gracias por ver el video. Denle like si les gusta, sigan practicando y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Chao, chao.